Hey, how's it going, y'all? So, have you ever noticed how the art world has this hierarchy? People who use the most expensive crap get treated like it's more authentic or it's better, especially on social media. You show somebody a cheap ass sketchbook and they look at you like, well, you're drawing with your kids' crayons that are lurking under the couch. But oh Lord, if you hand them a artisanal handmade boutique watercolor set and suddenly you're more valid. That's not really art culture, guys. That's luxury marketing with prettier packaging. And here's the kicker, folks. We all fall for it, myself included. But it got me thinking. Um, Back in 1978, a masterpiece was made. George Romero made his magnum opus. It was called Dawn of the Dead. You may have seen it, you may not, but it's about these zombies wandering around a shopping mall because, well, it used to matter to them back in the day when they were alive. They don't really need to be there, they just remember wanting stuff. It's not really about monsters, though, if you look past it. It's about consumers who forget how to stop shopping. It's a critique on consumer culture. So, guess what? Let's shoot forward about, I don't know, 40 years, somewhere in there. Those zombies are still around. They're just not in a mall. They're on social media, sitting in front of, well, ring lights. Guess what, guys? Maybe I'm a zombie. They're showing you all these art halls and showing you the new hotness art material. They're in the comments sections. They're pressing their face to this digital glass, drooling over the next must have art supply. Creativity had it's turned into retail therapy with affiliate links and payment plans. I mean, seriously, scroll through TikTok or YouTube or Instagram for about 5 minutes in the art sphere, and especially the video channels. It's all about the same stuff. Unboxing my new expensive art supply, or testing this new limited edition thing, or hey, check out my latest haul. And the comments, they all seem to blow up over it. You know, the adding to cart, or this is why your art looks so great, right? Nobody's talking about the art. They're all just talking about the stuff that's involved in it. I'm not immune though. I've hit that exact same dopamine button more times than I'd really like to admit. That voice sitting around in your head screaming at you, hey, maybe this is going to fix whatever's wrong with my art. And for a day or two, yeah, you believe it. But when the excitement and the dopamine all wears off, you realize you're surrounded by more supplies, but you still have the same old insecurity sitting there. And yeah, that's the trap. So if you think about it, supply elitism, it's consumer culture wearing a fancy hat. This whole system runs on convincing you that legitimacy, well, it can be bought. You know, the whole real artists use archival paper, or you don't have to use the student grade paints, do you? It's not about the quality of the work, it's about the quality of the gear. It's about status. It's the same disease that turns hobbyists into shoppers and studios into showrooms. And social media has just poured gas on this fire. Every influencer, if you look at their studio setup, they all look identical. It's like a beige mom designed it. It's soft lighting, neutral palettes, tidy cups and brushes laying around. untouched sketchbooks. It's not about the art. It's this weird lifestyle marketing. I got hit for it on mine. That's why we've got the banner. The algorithm rewards polish, not progress. Everyone hides the mess. They hide the bad drawings, the crooked lines, the ugly experiments that actually make you better. And then, hey, guess what? These comments start rolling in. What markers are these? Where'd you get that palette? Oh, Lord, you have to upgrade your paints, right? Somehow not using or owning the right tools makes you a lesser artist. It's sad. We're replacing imagination with inventory. Let's get back to Romero here. His zombies were tragic because they didn't know they were dead. Hey, guess what? Same thing here, guys. You've got artists out there chasing clout. They're chasing brand names, thinking they're chasing creativity. But what they're doing is they're chasing validation. And the worst part is the system rewards that behavior. The shinier it looks, the more attention it seems to get. Here's the ugly truth, though. Art doesn't give a shit about what you use to make it. Nobody is ever going to look at a drawing and go, wow, you can really tell that was used an expensive brush to make this. The brush doesn't make the artist. Hey, guess what? The hand does. A chewed up pencil can outperform a $200 marker set if you know what you're doing with it. And look, we all fall into it sometimes. I catch myself thinking a lot of times, hey, maybe I need to get this new art supply to level up. It's still, it's human. We all want that little hit of progress. We want that feeling that we can buy something that's going to make us better. That's the mall talking, though. That's the same mall Romero warned us about. That voice that keeps whispering, you're not enough yet. But you could be if you bought one more thing. The only cure to this is remembering why we started making art in the first place. It wasn't for status. It wasn't for sponsorships. It was just simply for the joy of making it. You don't need a boutique, artisanal, handmade paintbrush to make something honest. You just need to make something every time you create instead of consume. You pull yourself a little bit more out from that crowd. Romero's zombies didn't get beat by getting killed out. The survivors got out by realizing the mall wasn't safe harbor. It wasn't this heaven. It was a trap. That's the move for us too. Stop waiting for perfect gear. Stop thinking that this piece of equipment is what you need. Stop thinking expensive equals skill. Just get out there and make it. The art world doesn't need more shoppers. It needs people willing to make art. Get out there, break all of your fancy pencils in. Get them sharpened. Smudge the cheap paper up with whatever you have. Make ugly, fearless art with tools that you already own. Because the second you stop trying to look like an artist, you actually start to become one. You actually start to beat the zombies back. Okay, that was the end of it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you want to support the channel, I've got a Patreon now. It's kind of embarrassing. I hate to admit it, but I wanted to give you guys some extra stuff. I want to use the Patreon to help fund getting better equipment and stuff so I can make a better video for you guys. It's going to have sneak peeks of my art. Um, if you want art critiques, you can get a hold of me there. Um, I do have my Discord still. I'm going to give access to Discord through my Patreon. You know, all the standard art crap. But if you're interested, it's patreon.com/Matt Henniger Art. And if you like the video, go ahead and get down there and hit like and subscribe. It actually does help out. And again, I want to thank you all for sitting here this long, listening to me, you know, go through my midlife crisis again. And as always, get out there, make bad art, embrace the suck, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.